What's up with the day drinkers?
You are listening to the Day Drinkers Society podcast.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh yeah!
Yeah! Oh yeah!
Drinking beer with the sun on my shades. All my friends are here with me. Come along and hear us talk and laugh a lot. It's the Day Drinkers Society.
Mr. Josh Aynes, everybody.
How's it going?
All right, so we cracked into the first one. Camera turned off again.
Yeah.
That happens. So we are drinking the Axis IPA from Real Ale Brewing.
Yeah.
What do you think of it so far?
It's actually pretty good.
It's actually an older beer, so I'm sure you've had it before.
Yeah, I've had this one before. I bought it, just because it has a deer on the front of it. Mm-hmm. I buy a lot of things like that, like Decoy, the red wine.
Okay.
So stuff with ducks and all that.
You'll see it. There's kind of a theme. I actually picked out the beers for you, so it's a more outdoorsy
Hell yeah.
6-pack.
There we go.
For sure. So tell me again about the first time you got drunk.
First time I got drunk was with my best friend, girl he was dating at the time. Her parents had a big shop style garage with second floor loft that they converted into a game room, had a pool table, all that stuff in it.
Hell yeah.
And that party went from 0 to 100 real quick because it was one of those where the parents bought the alcohol and we were all hanging out having a good time. And we were supposed to be keeping it down, but it went from like 5-6 people to like 40 to 50 people. And it just got nuts. It was one of those parties and
like a whole damn block party.
Yeah. Got to the
house.
point where the guys weren't wanting to go outside to take a piss, so they were all pissing in Whataburger cups and just like lining the rails with them. And one of them got knocked off of the banister at one point and coated the stairs. And my best friend and I were
so bad.
Yeah, we were carrying the cooler down at the end of the night. My best friend and I were, and he was walking in front, and I was at the top of the stairs, and he slipped and slid all the way down the stairs the piss.
Yeah,
and had the cooler hitting him in the back all the way down. Man, it was an eventful first, and of course the fact that we were hammered didn't help any of it. And then
just laughing your asses off.
Well, yeah. So you talk to him nowadays, he's like, I don't even remember drinking. I just remember falling down the stairs at the end of the night. And I'm like, well, I mean, that was the most memorable part of it. The rest of it, we were just getting hammered because we were underage and having a good time.
Yeah, man, so. I miss youth parties like that.
Yeah,
like I mean, we get together and we drink now, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
it's not like spontaneous and just like let's invite everybody.
Yeah, we had a few of those. We used to do a bunch of car shows whenever we were in our early 20s. Yeah, me and my best friend Lightman. And a whole group of our friends, Tony, Paul, James, everybody. Like, everybody had their own version of a show car. Yeah. I've always had trucks.
Yeah.
So, I had trucks. Some of the guys had Trans Ams, whatever. And we hosted one of the car shows. And the deal with the car show company is whatever club hosts it, you get half of the raffle winnings.
Oh, cool.
So, we had all of our girlfriends at the time.
Yeah.
Just out there selling tickets to all the other car show people, and then at the end, once we got the money, it was like $300. And as a club, we were like, all right, we're throwing a party tonight. Let's go spend the entire $300 on alcohol.
What age were you in this?
Probably 22, 23.
And that's the best. Like $300 back then. Like you were fucking balling out of control.
Oh yeah, we bought
$300 now is like that's my light bill.
Yeah. Because that was enough to get us I think we bought 8 or 10 cases of beer, and then still managed to buy like 10 or 12 bottles also.
Yeah.
And what got me was the Goldschlager.
Oh god.
And
I hate that. I hate it. I can't do it. I won't do it anymore.
I finished that bottle by the time we got from the liquor store to the party. So just driving like 3 miles down the road, which.
I don't think
horrible decision.
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, you're definitely not.
Did you learn your lesson?
Yeah. I don't think I've drank that much since, because there are definitely pictures out there of me sitting Indian style, hugging a toilet at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And I am so pale, I am clear. Like, and my face, I'm just like, "Argh."
There's one liquor that I will never ever touch again. Rumpelmint's Black.
Okay.
You ever had that?
I don't know that I've had the Rumpelmint's Black. I have
had
Rumpel all the
Rumpelmint's.
time.
It's like that, but it's real thick. Like
So almost like a Jaeger?
tar, yeah.
Okay.
Even thicker than that. That, like, one shot fucked my gag reflexes up so bad. I threw up in the sink. I don't throw up when I'm drinking. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, I do.
can't. Like, I just drink till I fall asleep.
Yeah.
But that one shot, like, hit me wrong or something, and that flavor was just so gnarly that I was like,
Yeah.
out, dude.
I'm like Billy Bob, where I'll get a puke and rally going, go call some dinosaurs, and then I'm back in it.
Yeah. And I didn't puke all night. It was just one quick little thing, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
I don't even want to smell that shit again. Let's get beer number 2 going.
All right. See what we got. Oh, Two-Hearted IPA. Got a salmon? Yeah. Steelhead salmon on it.
See the outdoor
Heck yeah, man.
thing I'm going?
That's awesome. Do a good job with that.
I've never had this one, surprisingly. It's a classic beer too.
Yeah?
It's been out as long as that one has.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't ever had that one. Usually that's the way I buy like a lot of different wines and stuff like that. I'm one of those random people that Decoy wine,
Yeah.
Josh wine, obviously, because my name's Josh.
Right. How's that? Is it good? I've seen it. I haven't picked it up.
I'm not very versed in the wine world, but
was
it's
it terrible? Would you drink it again?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Usually whenever I get bottles of wine, if I'm buying 2 or 3 of them, I'll get one bottle of Josh wine and one completely new bottle, and then one bottle that my girlfriend wants.
I've had some that are just terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, what the hell is it? It tastes like rocks.
Yeah, I've definitely had some terrible wines over the years, and I've had some really good ones.
Have you seen I'm sure you've seen the Snoop Dogg wines.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen like the augmentation on it? If you put your phone up to it, it like talks.
Oh really?
And, like tells you a story or whatever.
No, I
that whole
haven't seen that.
line of the criminal whatever wines.
Yeah.
They all like you put your phone up to it, the camera or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll tell you a story.
Huh, neat. I haven't
pretty
seen
cool.
that. I'll have to try that next time I'm
Yeah.
at the store.
Check it out, man.
People
It's
may
cool.
look at me funny because I'm talking to a bottle of wine.
So this is an American IPA. What's the difference between this one and that one? I don't know.
You would figure this. Well,
We'll figure it out.
I would assume this would be an American, but it could also be Indian, considering Axis Steer come from India and were imported into the United States. So we'll see.
They taste pretty similar. This one's a little more booze heavy. What is the
Yeah.
ABV on these bad boys? 7%
Oh, okay.
on that one. What is this one?
7-1.
7.1. Shit.
There we go.
They're about the same.
See, the ones with the outdoor theme,
Yeah.
they make them for men.
But but you don't want to be like on a campsite going all in on these things all night.
That's true. That's true.
You're gonna be the one that's falling asleep in the fire.
Yeah. Hell, I can't even talk bad about it because during the summer, like, if I'm out on the lake all day and we're drinking all day, it's usually Topo Chicos nowadays.
Yeah.
The hard seltzers.
Okay.
Those are easy. They're lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me feel huge. I mean, hell, I'm
Yeah.
280 pounds as it is. I don't need to feel any bigger than I am.
Bigger- yeah.
But,
Oh man.
those are Coronas. So, I'm a Corona during the summer guy.
I'm Natty Light.
Yeah?
Natty Light. Bush.
Nice.
Just because dirty 30s, man.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
I've
Plus, you're
gone
not gonna
through
get
quite a
shit.
few-
You're not gonna shit faced on Natty Light.
Yeah.
You can go all day.
Yeah. I've gone through quite a few dirty 30s. Do you know Big Matt from Tees?
No, I don't go to Tees very often.
Okay. One of the bartenders up there. He and I have gone to Party Cove for well over a decade now.
Mm-hmm.
And we would buy a dirty 30, just a shotgun.
Yeah.
And then we would each buy a case of Bud Light or Miller Light or whatever
Mm-hmm.
we were drinking that weekend. So we would go out there with 3 cases of beer for just the 2 of us. And we would challenge people to shotgunning contests for their cases of beer. Because we would never lose.
Yeah. Had
So-
it down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to be really big into beer pong. And then I brought it back for my birthday this year. I made everybody play beer pong. It wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Wasn't the same.
Yeah, nowadays you get kids, like, you party with younger crowds, and you go to start pouring the beer in the cups, and they're like, what the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, they want to fill them with water, and then you just sip on your beer.
Yeah, I was like, dude, we got sick all the time. Like,
Yeah.
you could handle a couple germs, guys.
Yeah, like,
Those safe
a round
spaces.
of beer was like 4 or 5 beers to fill all the cups. You know,
Yeah.
if you split it evenly, half a cup,
Dude.
you know, something like that. And nowadays, you're going through one beer a round.
Yeah. Everybody's keeping their own can or glass or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
You got the little cup of water, dunk the ball so you don't get germs.
Shit was pretty gross, though, if you think about it. Like, there's a yard full of dog shit, and we're just throwing balls around in it and put it back in the fucking...
Hey, you got the cup of water, just dunk
Just
it a couple times and you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one time we made the loser drink the water.
It's like taking a mat shot, dude. That's
Oh, the mat shots.
that's
yeah.
rough. Done a few of those in my
I
day,
just
too.
learned what that was on the Fiji episode
Oh, really?
with Daniel.
Oh, okay.
He was talking about mat shots. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, at the end of the night, you just get the mats from the bar.
Mm-hmm.
All the leftovers. I'm like, oh. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Mat shots and full horsemen. That's about as bad as they can come.
What was your first shot as a 21-year-old?
My first actual
Like,
shot.
did you go get a birthday shot?
I don't remember actually getting a birthday shot. I know I went and drank, but like out of my group of friends, like my real close group of friends, only one of them is older than me. Mm-hmm. So it was more of the buy alcohol and take it back to the house and party kind of thing to where
Yeah.
everybody could drink.
Right.
But at the time I drank, cheap whiskey, so it was probably Crown or Jack.
Okay.
So,
I made the mistake of asking him to surprise me.
yeah.
So he gave me a 252. I was not... I
Yeah.
was pretty surprised, but that burns.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know if you've ever had one. It's like Bacardi 151 and Wild Turkey or something.
Okay.
Mixed.
And it's a 252.
252. It was,
All right.
fuck, dude.
Yeah,
It was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, any kind of mixed shots where it's a shot mixed with another shot, those get pretty heavy pretty quick.
Ready to grab beer number 3?
Oh yeah, I'm always ready for beer number 3. Story of my life. Nitro Gentleman's Relish. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never seen this one, so this is interesting to me.
It's a freaking tattooed pilgrim on horseback, and the horse has 2 bottles of nitrous strapped to its ass with the exhaust pipes.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty legit.
I'd rock that tattoo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't have as many as that guy. I just have the one arm, but it's all Texas themed.
Yeah.
So I definitely need some more though.
So this is a English style brown ale.
Okay.
This is a little switch from the IPAs. I didn't want to do too many IPAs.
Yeah. Taking it back to the homeland here.
Yeah, right. Hopefully it's good. I do like a good brown ale.
Yeah. I can't say I've had too many.
There's really not a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as dark beers, I mean, obviously Guinness. I'll have a Guinness every once in a while, but
Yeah.
never really been that big on the dark beers. Or not necessarily not big on them, just I haven't had a whole
Haven't
bunch
had
of them.
Yeah. It's not, these aren't like stouts. So it's kind of more like the,
Okay. That's good. It's not like overpowering, but it's
No.
definitely a dark beer.
it's only 6.2%.
Yeah.
So it's not going to put you down.
Yeah.
But that is as sweet as can. I was like, yeah, that goes with the theme.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, man.
Speaking of cars and shit, what do you got now?
Well, I don't have the Vet anymore. I
Got rid
traded
of
the
the
Vet
Vet.
for a Harley that I got with a built motor. Mm-hmm. And so I got it, traded the guy straight up,
Yeah,
and
that's a crazy trade, dude. A motorcycle for a vet.
well, the thing that sucks is, they're only worth what somebody's willing to give you.
That's true.
And
That's
you
true.
lose a lot of investment on any vehicle whenever you
Oh yeah,
start modifying it. And I had close to $30,000 in that car between the motor swap, transmission, rear end, full interior, stereo system.
Yeah, you built that thing.
Had
up.
it wrapped, wheels, tires, suspension, everything.
Yeah.
So, and for a C5 vet, like right now, you can go and pick up a stock C5 vet for like $12,000.
Yeah.
And whenever I'd talk to a couple dealerships, and they were specialty dealerships that deal in stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whenever I talked to them about trading it, they were like, whenever they found out that it was a C5, they basically told me to take the motor and everything that I paid for out of it, sell all that stuff separately, sell the car as a shell on this side, and then bring them money down payment for another car.
It would take you years to fucking recoup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So found a
cool,
guy
though.
that he had a bunch of bikes. When I got over there, he had a shop behind his house in his backyard. He had no grass in his backyard. He had built a shop to take up the entire backyard, and had
That's the way to do it.
probably had 30 bikes.
Yeah.
But it had a built motor, cammed, all that kind of stuff. So it was a good bike.
Yeah.
And I already had one Harley at the time. I had a wide glide, but I felt like a gorilla riding a tricycle because, a wide glide is kind of a mid-size frame bike.
Yeah.
Not as small as a Sportster, but not as big as the Cruiser road glides and street glides and stuff.
Right.
So I traded him just straight up for that, rode it around for a little while, and I was kind of annoyed because the gauges were tilted a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked one of my friends about it who his entire life revolves around building Harleys.
Yeah.
He does custom paint for, like, most of the Harley dealerships here in North Texas. He used to work with HPP, the performance shop, doing custom paint for them.
Right on.
He does a lot of custom painting at the company's In-Depth Customs. And he actually just finished like a 4,500 horsepower race car for a dude.
Yeah.
That he had tapped the front end on the wall, so he repainted the whole car.
That's fucking cool.
But I called him and asked him, why the gauges would be off like that, because, his entire life is Harleys. And he was like, could be this, could be that. So ended up getting a different set of bars because I thought the bars were a little bent, like the guy had laid it down.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. I thought he might have laid it down.
Yeah. Well, come to find out, the guy had like wrecked it hard.
Oh, fuck.
And just took the front end and basically loosened everything and tweaked it as hard as he could to where it would ride straight.
Yeah, there's no Carfax for Harleys.
So I took it to Harley in Denton and said, hey, can y'all just align it?
Yeah.
And they called me back the next day. They were like, dude, this bike's been wrecked hard. It needs a whole new frame. So,
damn, see, and you can't check that before.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know about it until you find it.
And it rode just fine. Like, I could have taken it back because it was paid for. Well, I say paid for. I had traded the vet for it, which the vet was obviously paid for. So, I could have just stuck with it and rode it the way that it was and just had the gauges be off a little bit. But on a bent frame bike, it was one of those deals that as soon as I found out about it, I completely lost interest in that bike.
Yeah,
so,
that would be disappointing.
Yeah, they made me a deal. It was like December 30th. So they were trying to get their numbers before the end of the year. And they said, we'll make you a great deal on this bike. We'll give you a good trade-in number. We'll give you a good trade-in number on your other Harley as well, my wide glide.
Yeah.
So I traded 2 bikes in and got 1 bike off not a brand new bike, but a newer bike.
Okay.
Off their used lot, free and clear, no payment, no nothing.
Damn.
So traded 2 bikes for 1.
They hardly ever do that.
Yeah.
They hardly ever do that.
Well played, sir. But,
nah, man. Yeah, that shit sucks, dude.
yeah. So now I got the Harley and a dirt bike. And then,
You still have the side-by-side?
well,
Or do you leave that out at the ranch? Or is it in your garage?
no. My parents have a side-by-side out at the ranch. And then my best friend has his side-by-side out at the ranch.
Okay.
But I just have a dirt bike out there.
Oh, okay.
So, we use my parents for the most part, and we'll use my best friend's whenever it gets to some real hairy territory, because his has a 6-inch lift, 35s, crazy built rig.
How many acres is your ranch again?
391.
Yeah. I get lost as fuck out there.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad because it's kind of on a hilltop, have a river valley in it.
Oh, cool.
So from where the house is, you go right behind the house and you can see across the valley to the back of the property.
Did you hear about the singer, what's his name? Kane Brown?
Yeah, got lost
got
on
lost
his
in
own
his-
property.
Man, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he was really high.
Yeah, that will
So,
happen.
But yeah, having to call the cops on your own property, it's like, just walk. Like, you're not that far from civilization. Just walk till you find a road, man, and then just...
You would never survive one of those Survivor shows.
No.
Dude, come on.
Yeah. But I freaking love it out there, man.
You ever watch Whistling Diesel on YouTube?
Yeah.
That dude he bought a bunch of land, and then he had to sell that land because people found out where it was.
Mm-hmm.
So he bought more land,
Yeah.
like deeper into the wilderness. It's pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, the rigs he builds are crazy. Monster Max.
Uh-huh.
He put 8 monster truck tires on it
Yeah, dude.
to where it would float.
Yeah.
And he took it down to a marina in Florida and actually drove it out into the water, and it was so buoyant because it had 8
Oh, yeah.
monster truck
8
tires
floats.
on it. He was driving it, and the tires were acting as paddles to cruise him around. Yeah.
No, I love some Whistling Diesel. I was like, the whole time we were in Mexico, just hung over, and we had somebody left whoever was in the room before us, left their YouTube account on there.
Yeah.
So I was just watching Whistling Diesel the whole time. Just that was the only thing that was on his algorithm. I was like, I fucking love this shit. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, Whistling Diesel, I watch his videos. Cletus McFarland, if you watch
Yeah,
him, he's in
I've
Florida.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He's not my favorite.
He was,
Sea Boys are like way better.
yeah,
Sea Boys are badass.
yeah. Do a lot of quads and
Their fucking-
dirt bikes.
Their
And
Hummer boat.
Yeah.
That fucking shit's awesome. I
Yeah.
wish I knew how to like build shit like that. Like I have welding experience, but I don't have like that good a welding experience.
Yeah. Shit, I don't either, man. One of my best friends, Blake, that lives out in Florida right now installing elevators, I helped him build a boat ski.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an old John boat that his dad had given him. It was like an old mid-70s John boat.
Fuck yeah.
Cut a 6-foot hole in the back and put in the bottom half of a jet ski in the back.
Yeah.
And he welded a frame over the top of it and everything, put seats in it to where the jet ski was completely hidden underneath.
Oh, dude, that's fucking sweet.
But it looked like the airboats, how
Yeah.
they just have that one stick drive
Yeah.
on them. It looked like one of those on it, but you didn't see any motor. You didn't see anything. All you saw was one little exhaust pipe sticking up like this out of the back of the boat. And then there'd be that tall stream of water that you see that comes out of the back of jet skis sometimes.
Yeah.
But we ran that thing. We were doing...
What do you think your top speed was?
The fastest we ever had it was probably about 35, 40 miles an hour in 6
Still,
inches of water.
How small that feel? Like, it's got to feel faster than that, though.
Yeah. And I feel bad because every time he blew the motor, because I think he went through 3 motors in that thing.
Oh shit!
And every time he blew a motor, I was with him. And the first time was
you were
on
the good luck charm.
Yeah, the first time was on Cedar Creek Lake. We were out there and we had been bow fishing for a whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And we had shot so many fish that we were taking turns just sitting and not even shooting because we were so tired from shooting fish.
Yeah, dude.
And we went to go do some actual fishing, and we're cruising across the lake just wide open as fast as we could go, and it dropped a piston and
Yeah.
blew it. And luckily that thing had a trolling motor on it, and we had 2 batteries for the trolling motor.
Right.
So we were on the other side of the lake and cruised all the way back across the lake, up the river, back to the marina at, 1 mile an hour.
That's what they don't tell you. Going back to your bow fishing, how exhausting bow and arrows can be. I just got that recurve bow.
Yeah.
That motherfucker will wear you out, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Nobody tells you that.
Yeah, we go out on Lake Louisville, go out just the other side of the Swisher Bridge to, there's a little church camp right there. It's like a Montessori camp or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it is about that cove, but the gar roll like crazy.
Yeah.
You'll see them in the middle of the summer, and it'll look like a school of sand bass just rolling on top of the water. And it's as fast as you can reset the arrow. You're shooting at another one. And we've had days where we'll take I guarantee you we'll take 300-400 shots per person.
Dude, wear your ass out.
Oh yeah. And my bow's set at, I think my bow's set at 60 pounds.
Yeah.
So higher than most bow fishing bows, but
I know mine's way too tight. I need to take it off and redo it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's way too tight. I can't even pull the whole thing back. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just got it, so whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to reset because I've got 2 bows on the boat, and my girlfriend's son tried to draw them last year, and he could get it right there at the cusp.
Yeah.
And I'd help
see
him
his
a little
arm
bit,
shaking
just
a
get
little.
that last little inch, and then he'd be able to shoot at fish and stuff like that. But
Nice.
hopefully this year, being another year older, he's 12 now, so hopefully he'll be strong enough to draw the lighter weight bow, because I think it's only at like 30 pounds, 35 pounds, something like that.
Yeah. That's cool.
So
Let's grab beer number 4. Number 4.
yeah.
El Quattro.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure they're...
Ale Project. That's a jackrabbit on it. Oh, hey, 50-foot jackrabbit.
By Texas Ale Project.
Only spotted in Texas.
Apparently, somebody was telling me that those are real.
Jackrabbits?
Like 50-foot jackrabbits. Like, not
Oh,
50,
50-foot jackrabbits.
Not 50-foot, but like they get up to like 3 or 4 feet tall,
Jackrabbits are
and they'll fuck your shit up. Especially down like in hill country.
yeah. I've never had one mess me up. I have messed a few jackrabbits up in my day.
I haven't seen any.
We used to
They
have a
get these
lease out, you know where Paris, Texas is?
Yeah.
We had a lease just north of there. There's a city called Clarksville, just south of the river. And we had a lease out there that there was a bunch of jackrabbits out there. And we'd shoot them and eat them. And those were the biggest dang rabbits.
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying. That their foot was like the size of his arm.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
you
freaked
see
me
the
the fuck
ears in pictures, and you don't realize that the ears are a foot by themselves.
We get these little like cottontail things up here.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't scared of that.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Cottontails they're tiny compared to those.
Mm-hmm.
And that freaking lease in Paris, we'd see jackrabbits, we'd see all sorts of stuff. And
Yeah.
I had never seen a nutria before. You know what a
Yeah,
nutria is?
yeah.
So my best friend and I were out there, and my best friend Lightman, I've known him since I was 4 years old. We met in kindergarten. So, and just been best friends since kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
But we're out there hunting, and it's nighttime, and we're cruising around, and we're trying to get some bait for a coyote pile. So we're shooting like armadillos and possums, stuff like that, to put into a pile to try to get some coyotes to come in. And we're cruising down the road, and something comes across, and we shoot it, and it makes this crazy noise, and we end up killing it, and we go get it. And we had never seen it before. So
Yeah,
we,
you're like, "Oh,
we
it's a
thought we
chupacabra."
killed some kind of crazy hybrid
Yeah.
because it looks like a cross between a possum and a beaver.
Yeah.
So we started calling it an O-peaver.
Did they eat them in like New Orleans?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
But we started calling it an O-peaver. So we threw it in the back of the truck because we thought we had killed a new species.
You're about to get
And
rich.
We go
Science
back
money.
to camp, and one of my cousins is there, and he walks up and looks in there, and he goes, oh, and nutria or muskrat, whichever one you want to call him. But he goes, oh, hey, who shot the muskrat? And both of us were like, oh, shit.
Oh, man.
We thought we killed a new species. We thought we were going to be famous. Like, oh, somebody knows what these things are?
Damn it. It's a pretty solid beer.
That is a good beer.
What was the, let me see.
The ABV on that one?
7. Damn.
7. Man, you're
Lucky
hooking me up with
sevens.
all the big ones. You know you had the big guy coming, huh?
Yeah, I was like, man, can't give him no 4%ers.
That's true.
Dude, we went camping. I don't know if I told this on the podcast or not. Been talking to a lot of people. Summer's here, so everybody's out and about. No, we went camping, took the girls camping, and I bought a box of Budweiser Select.
Oh, okay.
And I was halfway through it before I was like, what the hell is, like, I still feel normal.
Aren't they like 2.5 or 3%?
2.4.
2.4.
I was like, fuck this, I might as well drink water.
Yeah.
So I switched to water. I was like, there's no reason to be hungover if I'm not getting anywhere.
Will you get hungover on 2.4?
Well, just the alcohol alone.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know.
That'd probably be one of those crappy hangovers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's
you
why I was
don't-
like
You don't
shit
get drunk enough to where you have a good solid hangover to where you want all the
No.
greasy food and all the...
just straight headache.
Yeah. It's just
Don't
one of those ones where you wake up hating life the next morning. I like your cups or your mugs that you had made.
Yeah, my mom got these for me for Christmas.
Yeah?
Trying trying to keep it all consistent. Eventually, I'll get day drinker glasses. I just haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. I usually get like a pint glass and a shot glass whenever I travel somewhere.
Yeah.
If I can, I'll grab one. The last one I picked up that had any kind of merit to it was whenever I went to Alaska a couple years ago and went fishing.
Yeah.
So,
dude, I saw these ones. There's 12 gauge shotgun shells, but it's like actual glass.
oh,
Like
as a shot,
they
as
blew
a
the
shot?
glass. Yeah,
Nice.
like the tall shot glasses, but somebody actually blew the glass and like made them that way.
Oh, okay.
I was like, dude, that's fucking sweet.
Yeah, that'd be legit.
Hell yeah.
Be one of the big Texas shots, one of the 2 ounce or 3 ounce ones.
Yeah. Dude, we went to the Rangers game Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was fun. Good times.
Tuesday, who'd they play? Was that the Diamondbacks?
Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we kicked their asses. But
Yeah. Our first sweep of the series is the returning World Series game.
I felt like Garcia was not World Series Garcia that night, though.
Oh man,
He just phoned it in.
it's been
It's all right.
I don't want to say it's been a rough year because, we're just under 500 right now. We've been to 4 games this season,
Yeah.
and luckily all 4 games that we went to, they won. But played the Cincinnati Reds, the Mariners, and God, who's the other one? I can't remember the other one that we went to. But 2 of them were the same team because we went like 2 days apart from each other.
Yeah, that's only my second game at the new Globe Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the new stadium and how
So
big it is and
fucking
everything.
big, dude.
But the only thing I wish they would have taken over, because if you remember in center field at the old stadium, they had the home run porch where the grass was, where the kids would go run out there and grab the home run balls and they'd run across with the flags.
Right.
Whenever the home run was hit. I wish they would have carried that over. That's like, I understand the need for the new stadium and new technology and all that stuff and a new design, but I wish they would have brought that little homage over, because when you look in dead center field at the new stadium, all it is a press box and then a porch above it where they just sell liquor.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally center field is nothing at the new stadium. It's the gate where they bring the cart in with captain on it at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And they have the bullpens on either side of center field. But center field is just the gate for the main tunnel, and then a press box, and then a liquor stand on top of it. Like, I wish I would have designed that center field, or that home run porch into center field.
It's just so massive. Like, it feels so much bigger than the other one. Like, I feel like all you do is walk around.
Oh yeah,
trying to find your fucking spot.
yeah. I go by the Authentics booth every time I'm in there because they've always got autograph balls of all different players.
I didn't even go in there because I knew I need to stay away from it. I don't have any room for that shit.
I got very close to buying a Adolis Garcia bat. So, I've got a Nolan Ryan ball. I've got an Adrian Beltre ball. I've got...
The most I would get is a bobblehead.
Yeah.
I have out of space for shit.
Yeah. We try to usually go... Most of ours are always souvenir nights of some kind. So we got the Corey Seager World Series bobblehead when he hit the home run in Game 1 and screamed.
Nice, yeah.
They made a bobblehead of that. I don't remember what we got on the last one, but my girlfriend and I have a game coming up into July, and it's the Adrian Beltre Hall of Fame jersey night.
What?
So it's an all white with gold stitched lettering.
Hold on. So how does that work? Do you pay extra for that ticket, or?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to buy the ticket
door.
through the promotion.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like 2,000 people through the promotion get it.
Man, that'd be sweet.
So we bought them, and that's close to like our 1 year anniversary.
So it's like your anniversary party.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we looked at games because I was very fortunate and am with a woman that absolutely loves baseball as much as I do. So anytime I'm like, hey, you want to go to a game? There's no question. It's just yes.
Yes.
So, and her son is a baseball player. His baby pictures, he's in Texas Ranger hats holding baseballs.
Nice.
So.
Nice. Are you still playing softball?
Yeah, I play on Wednesday nights. Years ago it was 6 days a week. I'd play 5 days of league and then play tournaments on Saturdays. And,
I don't know where you get the energy, man.
Well, back then it was fueled by this a lot of times. every night was beer league night, and
Yeah.
then weekends was beer league softball. Because
I went to one of y'all's games, and I feel like all we did was drink in the parking lot.
yeah, that's
That's
all we
softball.
do before
Softball.
and after.
Yeah.
So, and then whenever you do tournaments on Saturdays, like a lot of these big tournaments, like Big League Dreams,
Yeah.
God, I can't remember the one in freaking Euless right now, Softball World. They'll let you open a tab and take
What?
pictures.
Nice.
Like, you'll get pictures of beer. So in between games, if you got an hour gap, whole team's in there drinking pitchers of beer, just getting freaking hammered, and then you go back out and have to play again.
Beer league, man. That's cool.
Yeah. It's,
That might make me interested.
yeah. Softball's fun, man.
I like doing sports when I'm drunk. That's fun.
Yeah. Sports when you're drunk is fun, but at the same time, when you're on a competitive team,
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
and nowadays, I turned 40 this summer,
Uh-huh.
so I'm
Turned 40 or turning 40?
turning 40 this
oh,
summer.
shit. Okay.
So I'm the second oldest guy on the team. We've got a bunch of kids on our team now. Like,
yeah.
I've been with the same Wednesday night team for 15 years now, and it's a sponsored team in Louisville. And whenever I started, I was the youngest one on the team,
Right.
and now I'm the second
Now you're
oldest one on the
second
team,
oldest.
and we've got 23 and 24-year-old ex-college baseball players.
Just wrecking it.
Yeah, so like I go in there trying to drink a bunch of beer, and all these kids are out here showing me up, and I'm just like, well,
Whatever, guys.
yeah,
No, that's bound to happen, man. People get older, people get younger.
yeah. But luckily, I'm still top 2, top 3 in home runs every season.
I mean, that's how it is with the band life now. Like, we're like the old people in the bands. Like,
Yeah.
the older band, and we're playing with all the young kids.
Yeah,
Like, it's cool. Whatever.
yeah. Shit, younger kids don't know what music is nowadays.
But the fans stay the same age.
Yeah, there you go.
There was this chick at our last. We played Memorial Day Sunday.
Okay.
Don't ever book them to the show on Memorial Day Sunday. Nobody came out. Everybody's drunk at the lake.
Well, yeah.
I wanted to be drunk at the lake.
Guess where I was?
I didn't know that it was Memorial Day weekend when we booked the show, like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
I didn't register that,
Yeah.
so I was like, God damn it.
Hell, and Sunday it was Jay and Lacey and his family, or their family, and then me and Andrea and Tony, and then my best friend Lightman came out. We all just chilled out there.
There's a chick straight out of Hot Topic, like the corset,
Yeah.
giant boobs,
Yeah.
and the shorts with the fishnets, and I was like,
She have on Doc Martens too.
I didn't get that far down. No, I don't. I really. I was like blown away that kids. She was young. She was like 20 something.
Yeah.
She was drinking, so she had to be 21.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't know people still dress like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Hell, Doc Martens are making a comeback nowadays. Jinkos.
Jinkos
Yeah.
are expensive as shit. I was looking at them. I got somehow it popped up on my Facebook thing. And I was like, what? Jinkos back?
Yeah.
Looked at it just to get like a nostalgia pair and show the kids. No, they're like $150 to $300. I was like,
Shit.
fuck this.
And
They're
is that those are new jeans or
new
those
jeans,
are
new
okay?
ones. They're making new ones, but they're throwbacks to the old ones we used to have.
Right,
So instead
right.
of get the ones I used to have, that I paid like $60 for back in the 90s.
Shit, I just never did that, man. I was always Wranglers, Cinch, and
I went through the rave phase with DJ.
yeah,
Went through the rave phase with them, and I didn't wear denim material for like 4 years. It was all parachute pants.
shit. I had it was a little later than that, but I had freaking cargo shorts.
Yeah,
I did the cargo short phase.
I thought those were. I was looking down. Those are.
No, these are Carhartt shorts.
There you go.
So
Let's get number 5. Dang,
number 5.
I'm behind.
All right, let's see. Oh, this one's a tall.
That's a big boy.
I like it.
It's a big boy.
Is this fucking
It's Martin House. I can tell from the artwork.
The Way Home Hazy India Pale Ale, 8%,
Jesus.
made in Texas by Texans.
I gotta start reading the labels before I do this.
The Texas seal right there.
That's a cool tattoo. Have you seen that? I think it's a 45 that I want to say Smith and Wesson was making for a while. The Lone Star edition. Mm-hmm. It has that seal on the handle and on
Yep.
the grips. And,
I have one.
You have one?
Yep. It's a
What?
1911. It's the Texas
1911.
Ranger edition.
Yeah, dude. I was looking at those so hard when I was into guns.
Or no, not a 1911. It's a Sig 320, P320.
No, they had a 1911 version though.
Did they?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm sure
The
they
big
have
boy.
a 1911 with a Texas on it somewhere.
the big boy.
But I've got a Sig P320. That's the Texas Ranger edition.
I'm not gonna fill this thing up because it's a big cup.
I'll fill it up. You know me.
Ooh, it's got some floaties in it.
Yeah?
I don't know if you can see that. Shit float.
Oh, yeah.
A little hop matter. Never hurt nobody. So hazy IPA, that just means they put more hops in it,
Yeah.
basically.
So it's going to taste like I'm drinking a Christmas tree.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully. I love
like
Christmas trees.
I do too, at Christmas. I've never said, hey, let's liquefy one and drink it.
It's not terrible.
Yeah?
I was really just sold on the artwork.
Yeah.
That fucking
Oh, that's not bad at all.
dying astronaut
Yeah.
with the skull in it.
With what was the guy's name from Short Circuit?
Short Circuit?
Yeah, the robot's name.
Yeah, Johnny Five.
Yeah, Johnny Five. That's what the one on here looks like.
Yeah,
It does look like Johnny Five right there.
a little bit. Wally.
Yeah.
Now you like my no disassemble flag?
Yes. Yeah, I have the same flag in my garage, but it's the standard "Don't Tread on Me" flag.
Yeah, I almost got they have a Beavis and Butthead one.
Oh, do they?
I am Cornholio. It's just yellow with the him.
Hell yeah.
No, it says, "Are you threatening me?"
Oh,
And I was like,
nice.
yeah. I couldn't have. I didn't want to like overdo it.
Yeah.
with
I'd
the
rock
yellow
that one.
flags. But yeah, I know. So I've been showing the kids a bunch of '80s movies, like Johnny Five, E.T.,
Yeah.
Back to the Future. They fucking love them.
Yeah.
You show them anything from the '90s, they're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, unless it's like Lion King or
Yeah, I'm talking about like real movies.
yeah.
not so much cartoons.
Demolition Man.
We watched. No, that's a lot because we watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #3 when they go back in time. We watched that the other
The
night.
one where they were samurais.
Yeah, they were samurais.
Yeah, I can't do that one. If you're going Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Well,
it's number one.
We've already seen 1 and 2, but we watched 3 this week
Yeah.
when I think it was Wednesday night.
Yeah. When they had the staff or whatever it was that got them home.
Scepter.
The scepter. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
I only know that because I just recently watched
Yes.
it again. I haven't seen it since.
Yeah. Number one, good old combat cold cuts. So, probably one of the best fight scenes in movie history.
Yeah.
The deli fight scene. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of old. Fucking YouTube has all of Alf. Like,
Really?
Yeah. So the little one loves that shit because she's all about aliens and furry things.
Yeah. I was never much on Alf. I did watch Dinosaurs a bunch.
Dinosaurs was the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the mama.
Not the mama.
Just don't smack your mama with a pan and say not the mama.
They had I saw this meme the other day. It was John Goodman and Roseanne
Roseanne.
wearing the red flannel
Yeah.
next to the dad in Dinosaurs. Is like, which dad are you?
Right.
It's like, I don't know. Probably the Dinosaurs one.
Yeah. Roseanne was a good show. So was Dinosaurs. I miss a lot of those shows. Yeah.
What are you watching now? Anything new?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso? I haven't seen that yet.
Getting caught up on it. Almost to the end of season 3. It's a great show.
I'm all about the Amazon Prime originals.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Goliath?
I have not.
Fucking great. Do you like Bad Santa?
Yes.
Do you like Billy Bob Thornton?
Oh yeah.
Do you like Billy Bob Thornton's character in Bad Santa?
Yes.
Same guy.
Okay.
It's Billy Bob Thornton. He plays a badass lawyer
Yeah.
who takes on, season 1, he takes on this military weapons builder
Okay.
who does wrong. Season 2, he takes on the cartel.
Okay.
Season 3, he's taking on the oil tycoons.
There you go.
I haven't got to season 4 yet,
Nice.
but it's fucking great.
Did you watch
will binge it.
Reacher?
I did. I love that. But there's certain scenes in it where that guy reminds me of Wheeler. And I'm like, I don't know, man.
Well, I can't ever not see Alan Richardson as Thad Castle from Blue Mountain State. Did you ever watch Blue
fuck.
Mountain State?
That shit, like, that just snapped in my mind that they were the same person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's completely different.
I can't get past that and the girly screams and everything that he did in Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain State was genius.
Yeah, it
Back
was.
in the day.
I freaking love that series. I used to watch it because it would come on, and then The Ultimate Fighter would come on. It was on Spike TV.
Spike TV. Which is no longer a thing.
Yeah, that's too bad. That channel had some good shows on it.
They really did. I watched
But-
all my Ink Master shit on there, I think.
Yeah, I watch Ink Master on Amazon Prime. It's on there.
Yeah, they got the new season out, I think. I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, Ted Lasso, Reacher, stuff like that.
Reacher's
is
great.
Current TV shows. What's the new one with Tim Allen where he works at basically like Bass Pro Shops?
Oh,
Last Man Standing.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of Home Improvement because he's
Yeah.
got 3 daughters instead of 3 sons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Last Man Standing, that's a good show.
I just heard that him and Al Borland, Richard Kern, got offered $1 billion to develop anything.
I can't speak to that. I haven't
I don't
heard
know.
anything about that.
It might not be real. I'm pretty gullible on Facebook sometimes.
Yeah.
I've noticed. I'm getting older. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll read half of it. I'm like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah. Facebook nowadays it's
I
hard
used-
to
I
watch
used to
some of
be-
the things on there because like my best friend got his account banned for an anti-Biden post because he posted something about either Biden sniffing a kid or
Which is true.
yeah, or being racist, which he is,
Which is true.
and Facebook fully banned him, deleted his account,
Yeah.
everything. And it's just like, people want to see how the media is used and how platforms are used in different ways. Try to post something that's against the left, and
All the time.
instantly it comes down.
Yeah, we keep getting these emails about how we're violating the terms of service. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
I'm shared something else that somebody else shared.
yeah,
I didn't create this shit.
exactly.
Come on, whatever, dude.
Yeah, but what was her name? Old Kathy Gifford. Whenever she posted that picture
headshot.
holding Donald Trump's head,
Mhm.
that made news and made it everywhere. And
She got a TV show out of it.
yeah, that's just fine. But you say Biden sniffs kids, and it's
Well, yeah. The hypocrisy is real.
yeah, yeah,
It's out there for sure. And that's in everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Like there was the... Are you into conspiracy theories at all?
Always.
There's this one that's freaking me out. I'm like, maybe they're right. They're putting pedophilia so in your face to desensitize you for it,
Yeah.
so that it can become normal.
Well, what was it?
I'm like, what? That doesn't
It
even make
was
sense.
like a year or two ago. You start seeing these posts about how they want to change the term, that term is
Oh, yeah,
harmful
yeah, yeah.
to them, that they want to be minor attracted
Yeah.
persons.
Yeah, no.
It's like, no, you're a freaking pedophile,
No,
and you're a sick human being, and
not allowed.
yeah.
No.
It's like you can be called whatever you want to. You hear about what happens to them as soon as they step foot in a prison.
Right.
You
Exactly. They need to be what is it, segregated and basically like
yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for?
They need to all
Isolated.
be Epsteined.
I mean, isolated because of their charge. I'm like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Let the punishment fit the crime.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, I don't want to get too political or crazy.
That's
but,
fair. That's fair.
But they're saying that that's the going rate on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Hence the shirt.
what does it say?
It says, "Make America not a bunch of whiny ass bitches again."
Too late.
Yeah.
Too late. Yeah, it does suck. Are we? Nope, not yet. That was the big can.
Oh yeah.
A little
I
extra.
was about to say I can finish this if you need to.
No, Russ, where are we at? We're probably at like 49 minutes. We're good.
Yeah.
Right on time.
There we go.
So what else is new? Or tell me some. I want to hear some stories, because so I think one of the first times I met you, you were living with Jay at the time. Like, y'all were roommates for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They came to your house.
Jay and I lived with our friend James.
I'll tell you one thing. Hold on, before you start. You smoked a salmon that I haven't stopped thinking about in 12 years.
Okay. I do smoke a lot of meats. I'm actually smoking meat tomorrow.
Okay.
So, doing a few racks of ribs and gonna smoke some beans, probably some mac and cheese.
Sweet.
So,
right on.
but yeah, Jay and I used to live with our friend James. He had a house over in Louisville, over off 3040, kind of by the old Raytheon building.
Is this James from the Waffle House?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I moved in with him first. Jay needed a spot, so he came and lived with us also. We lived there for about a year. And then Jay and Lacey got together, so they moved out.
Yeah, that was all about the time that me and Tiff were having our first baby.
Yeah.
So about 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So that was a good time. That was when I started getting into barbecue stuff and ended up creating a side business out of it. And
Really? I didn't know that.
yeah, sold brisket, ribs, chicken, pulled pork, all that for a few years. I've catered a few gigs. I catered a 4th of July party this last year for about 40, 50 people.
Nice.
And they, like, one of my buddies from elementary school also. I've known this guy since kindergarten. I played soccer with him when we were like 8 years old.
Yeah.
And he called me out and he hired a band and shit. Like, he's got a $1 million ranch out the other side of McKinney.
Oh, really?
So, beautiful house, beautiful piece of land, big, like, you almost want to call it a lake. It's not a pond. It's massive.
Big ass fucking man-made lake.
Yeah. So, went out there, smoked a bunch of racks of ribs and chicken, beans, and all sorts of stuff for the day. And just got asked to cater one of my friend's weddings next year. So, he just asked me actually today to do that. So, I'm starting working up pricing for him for that. But, you know, he asked me, and of course, you know, when one of your friends asks you to cater their wedding,
yeah,
the only answer is yes.
Yeah.
So
even with the roll of an eye and the sigh,
yeah,
the long sigh,
yeah,
fuck, I'll do it.
No, it's not even that, man. Like, if
they asked me they asked me to DJ their wedding, and I'm like, oh, I have to move all that shit to do it.
Well,
like,
to me, it's a sense of pride for me. Like, I know my cooking is good enough for somebody to think of me and say,
and it is. I'm telling you, dude,
you know,
12 years later, I'm still thinking about that salmon.
Yeah.
I haven't had a salmon that good since then.
Yeah. So, but I'm excited to do that. And yeah, I did that for a few years. I was cooking almost every weekend, selling brisket and ribs to people. And I got burnt out on doing it every weekend, but I'll still do events.
You ever thought about going the food truck route?
I did. I actually looked at doing the pull behind food trailers.
Yeah.
But a barbecue setup one with a smoker on the back of it, because there's a difference in doing a standard food trailer and doing a barbecue one that has a big smoker on the back. You know, they're 30 to 40 grand.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about it, but that's about as far as I got.
Yeah, I bought the. I'll show it to you later. It's How to Food Truck for Dummies.
Yeah.
Book, because I really wanted to do it for a long time.
Yeah.
But I could never decide on a menu. I was like, I don't want to do another taco truck. I don't want to do another burger truck. I want to do like something.
Yeah. Well, and I've always thought about opening a restaurant because I absolutely love cooking. Once I figured out that, you know, I won't say that I'm great at it. I'll say that I'm good at it. You know, once I figured out that I'm good at it.
You don't know how to burn it, so it's good.
Oh, I know how to burn it. I have overcooked quite a few steaks in my day, and I've overcooked quite a few meals.
I've put some pizzas in the oven and fallen asleep.
Yeah.
So, a few times.
Shit, I still overcook steaks to this day, even with a thermometer in my hand. I'll temp them, and they'll be a few degrees short, and I'll walk off and come back 5 minutes later instead of, 1 minute later, and they're well done instead of, medium rare.
No.
But
You want your steak, you want it like you walked it through a hot kitchen.
yeah.
That's how you want your steak.
Yeah.
Bloody.
Yeah. I pull it off. Every steak I'd cook, I try to pull them off as soon as it hits 120. And then I'll let it sit for a few minutes and then serve it up.
Hell yeah.
Finish cooking the veggies in the meantime while it sits up.
Right.
So, but I've been known to overcook a few. I'm humble enough to say that I'm not freaking perfect in that sense. But I miss cooking. I love cooking for groups of people because that's fun because it keeps you busy.
Yeah.
You just
you're
kind
doing
of
it all
get in
day.
a rhythm and you're freaking going. So, but I'm
For
ready
sure.
to do some cooking tomorrow.
Hell yeah. We need beer number 6. That one was delicious.
That one actually was pretty good. I'm gonna have to take a picture of all these.
I might have to get that again.
Out of here to where I can actually buy some of these because these are good. All right, so now we got.
All right, yeah, I wanted to save this one for last. I'm glad because all right, I don't know if you noticed this theme here: animal, 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 dead guy.
Yeah, and now we've got a flamingo pool floaty.
It's also outdoors.
That is true, and I love the lake. That is one of my favorite places to be. Coconut cream ale
This is gonna wash all of our
with pineapple.
pina colada.
Made in Texas by Texans. That's all I'm worried about.
So the people that made the last beer made this one too.
Okay. The
Martin House.
Martin House.
We just went out there last weekend for Creed Fest. Was it last weekend? Might have been the weekend before.
Oh, yeah. I was out there, at Panther?
No, it's their brewery. It's right on the Trinity River.
Oh, okay.
It's only like 40 minutes from here. I thought it was way deep into Fort Worth territory, but it's right before downtown.
Nice.
So it worked out.
Shit, last brewery I went to, I think was, nowadays I do more whiskey than I do beer,
Yeah?
but I went out to Oak and Eden.
Oh, I was about to ask you, do you know Oak and Eden?
Yes, they're actually one of our freight customers as well. Because I know one of the main salesmen, and I think he's an owner.
Justin?
No, Tony Bonnick.
Tony? No, I don't know him.
So
I know the main bartender, the big guy with the hat.
Oh, okay.
The nice hats.
At the store in
At
Bridgeport.
the store, yeah.
Yeah. We did there, and we went. My friend Daniel, his birthday, November of this last year. Mm-hmm. His wife contacted me and a couple of our other buddies asking us to surprise him. Take him out for the afternoon, kind of stuff like that. So, figured out a deal to take him to that brewery. We all made custom bottles of whiskey.
Oh, dude, that place is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty neat seeing all the different combinations that they have of whether you want high potency, low potency, wheat.
Yeah.
All the different types of whiskey, rye whiskey, wheat, just standard, Kentucky style bourbon.
Right.
Whatever you want. And then they've got all these additives. They've got freaking Coca-Cola, coffee, honey.
Yeah, the library. Have you been to their library? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's cool.
So we all made our own custom bottles there with the different additives and all that.
In our fucking bedroom, we have the poster framed up of their like first year anniversary party or something.
Yeah.
Just this Oak and Eden, has two hands, cheers in or whatever.
Nice.
It's like old vintage poster.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking cool as shit. I love them. I was trying to think of the show. There's a show on TV where I want to say it's Mayor of Kingstown.
Okay.
You seen that show?
I have.
It's just a random scene. She offers him some whiskey, and it's Oak and Eden. I was like, what? No way.
Well, so my buddy Tony that works there, he travels the country with, you've seen Yellowstone?
Yeah.
So Lloyd, the old ranch hand,
Okay.
that's like Rip's right-hand man.
Uh-huh.
He travels the country with him selling Oak and Eden. He's
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oak and Eden's like brand ambassador.
Yeah. Well, it worked. It got in the show.
Oh, yeah. So he goes around and posts pictures with him and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Like, he travels the country, and he's a badass salesman. He took it from Bridgeport, Texas. Now they're in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
You
I didn't
know,
know they had other satellite spots.
Well, no, they don't have other breweries. They only brew there, but...
But they ship it out there now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he posts pictures from, like, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Boise, Idaho, you know, just all over the country that they're traveling together and they do kind of a, you know, Yellowstone meeting, but try this whiskey at the same time, and then they get into all the specs and everybody else. But it's badass whiskey. I'll freaking love it, man.
Now, have you tried Free Reign coffee?
I have not. That's Rips or
Rips
Cole Hauser's.
Cole Hauser's coffee.
Yeah.
This guy I know, his cousin, is the co-partner with him. He's the one that started it.
Yeah.
And he told me that Black Rifle tried to buy them. Now, I don't know if it's true. Don't kill me if it's not true.
Whew.
Black Rifle tried to buy them
That was my first sip of this one.
Oh, is it tart?
No,
bet
it's
it's
not.
tart.
It's not tart. It's very coconutty. So you have to be ready for coconut when you drink this one.
Yeah, this is the one that's off of all the other ones.
Yeah.
It's like, this is why I want to save it for last.
Hey, that works, man.
But yeah, so I know the cousin of the guy that owns Free Reign Coffee with Cole Hauser.
Nice.
And I'm trying to get him to like, hey man, let's meet Cole Hauser and hang out with Cole. I bet that dude drinks like a mother. Well, I know he drinks like a motherfucker.
So which movie did you meet Cole Hauser in?
Dazed and Confused.
Okay.
All day. Benny Goodman.
I remember watching it a couple times, but the first movie that I like really recognized his character was The Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
So
he was in Fast and Furious?
He was in, I think it was the second one, whenever they were in Miami.
That's
he was the
only
villain.
one I haven't seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I skipped that one because I don't like Tyrese that much.
Yeah, he's the villain in that one. He's Carter Verone.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
But
I might have seen it.
I remember him from Dazed and Confused growing up, but I never watched Dazed and Confused a whole bunch.
Oh, dude, I fucking lived on that movie. Like,
Yeah.
I know every sound in that movie. When the doors slam on the cars, like I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my religion back in the day, in my stoner days.
That's where all right came from.
Yes, sir. Okay, so here's a funny Cole Hauser story that you would never think about.
Okay.
You know the 90s TV show ER,
Yes.
right? Okay, so they had this character written in as one of the abusive husbands of one of the nurses.
Naturally,
Right?
as most
Okay.
of those do.
So Cole Hauser played that guy in the first episode of that guy.
Okay.
The next time they brought that guy back up, it was the dad from Raising Hope. And they don't look anything alike.
So it's kind of like
like-
Rhodey and Iron Man, where the first one was Terrence Howard, and then it goes to Don Cheadle.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much, dude. It's like, whoa, hold on. Did nobody else notice this? But I only noticed it because we binge watched all of it.
Yeah.
It took us a year to watch every episode of ER, from one to the end of it.
Yeah. Shit, that was like me with Game of Thrones. I didn't get into Game of Thrones until I think like season 4.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and binge watch the first 3 seasons to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it fell flat on its face when it got to the last season.
See, yeah, I only got through half of season 1
Yeah?
because I just couldn't get into it. I tried a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah. Everybody has series like that, though.
It's like there's too many characters thrown at you at once. Like, I need slow down, guys.
Yeah. On that one, you definitely have to keep track of every person.
We were in a binge setting, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like we were like watching an episode here and there.
Yeah. And you watch one episode and it's got 6 different storylines in one episode.
I need to binge it and like know what's going on at all times.
Yeah. That one was nuts.
This one almost tastes like sunscreen.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but
No, it's not terrible. But it's like the one flavor that I've never been a fan of.
yeah. But
Like coconut tastes like you're chewing. Like it's almost like eating chapstick to me. Like,
sunscreen.
well, yeah, that too. Like eating coconut, how it has that like crunchy.
Oh yeah.
Like I've never been a fan of it.
And it's funny because so I bought these all together, and this is the one that the guy highly recommended. I don't know if I trust that guy anymore.
Well, I mean, he probably votes Democrat. You never know.
He might.
I'm just messing around. I don't know. A lot of people love coconut. I've never been a fan of it. It's one of those texture things to me, like trying to eat it.
So you don't like Almond Joy?
No.
It's always the last candy that anybody eats in the bowl,
Yeah.
but I'll eat it. It's fine.
Well, like coconut's like crunchy and squishy at the same time. Mm-hmm. So it's like what is it? Kind of a thing. It's like, what are you trying to be? I don't understand.
Just tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped liking coconut because of the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Because he was like, it's Mother Nature's laxative. Things they don't tell you. I was like, yeah, I'm going to stay away from that.
Luckily, I've never eaten enough of it to use it as a laxative. The only time I'll eat coconut is if it's on shrimp.
Dude, coconut shrimp is the best. Especially down by the Gulf Shore.
Yeah.
Man, fresh coconut shrimp.
Well, I mean, if I have the option, I don't eat it, but I've had it at Red Lobster before because it's on the Captain's Feast or the Admiral's Feast, whatever they call it.
That's not real coconut shrimp, though.
Hey, I mean,
you got to go get the real deal by the Gulf.
It's close enough. So I've been down to South Florida and down into the Keys, and down there I just eat fish.
Yeah. Man, yeah. Mexico ruined me, dude. I can never have mahi-mahi again.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be like that.
Dude, we actually went on a mahi trip. I want to say, I think it was Christmas this last year. In the Keys, Christmas time, beautiful. It's like 75 degrees during the day.
Yeah.
69 degrees at night.
Yeah.
So, freaking beautiful weather. We went out and caught some mahi and some blackfin tuna. And the tuna we cut up right there on the boat, ate it raw.
Fuck yeah.
Like straight out of the water. We just threw it in the cooler and cooled it off first.
Yeah.
And sliced it up and ate it right there. My friend Blake that lives down there, his son was the one bugging us about it. He's like, are we going to cut it up? Are we going to cut it up and eat it? And he's like 7 years old and he's wanting raw fish on the back of the boat.
Yeah.
But went back to his place, I should say, and cooked it up fresh. And there's not a lot that beats fresh fish.
Yeah, dude. We're kind of landlocked, so
Yeah.
we don't really know. But when you try it, it's like changes your world.
Yeah, you get fresh catfish or fresh crappie up here.
But I fucking hate catfish.
Yeah.
It's dirty water fish.
Yeah, and growing up here when that's like the main thing around, you just kind of get burnt out on it.
For sure.
But you go down there and you get like fresh ceviche.
Yep.
You know, stuff like that. That's where it's at, man. I'm convinced that someday I'm gonna either live in South Florida or Hawaii.
Dude,
or
Hawaii
somewhere.
would be the shit.
I'm gonna be one of those old dude that retires to the beach somewhere.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, man. Let's retire this podcast.
Shit, that works for me,
We
brother.
got shit to do.
All right.
All right, man. Thank you for
Appreciate it.
coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh, Aynes.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll see y'all next time.
All right.